Hope you're closed for the season, Raider. It's a good day for picking candleberries, but do beware of frostbite.
Go to the Pilgrim's Peak.
In the spring of 2023, David Gray, also known as the Passing Guy, and Karen Magrin, they used to be David Stewart, as well as the New England Single Jerry, who testified as doctor. They said he forcefully took her phone and refused to give it back, and he asked if he followed his demand to decide sexual. So he's gotten multiple charges of being false imprisonment and robbery. Authorities looking at events so vacant in their place were devastating fires exploded and left 7 people dead in a fire. One more fire said deputies identified an affected city finding this and fire by the 100 times that it was a fire. Find out how the sheriff's dynamite has safely disposed of the fire. The matter of the color of the fire has taken the country on several federal counties that could have reckless possession of explosives and fabrication of the jail is set at $500,000. It was less than nearly 3 weeks ago, not shooting at a town's birthday party assassination. I think still murder.
What? I thought they already arrested somebody.
It's been just under 3 weeks since I shooting inspection and the tragedy left in deep wounds and now the next one to continue the hiring and support of these victims. They also touched on the potential ceasefire. Getting victims of the November 29th mass shooting, food and clothing they need along with therapy to deal with any trauma from that night. That is the reason that these customers of organizations coming together, getting through the recovery process for surveillance and staying on safe today, and to want those directly affected to know their fear.
The overwhelming thing was that 150 or close to 150 people were at this party, and to see all of these bullet holes in the wall, and to hear about 3 strange children and a man, that just really hurt my heart.
One of the leaders expressing frustration over the youth investigation, then she did not believe their own door, especially after claims that they were offending their game ceasefire, and unnecessary distraction, and this is a tragedy, and I mean, some talking about anything that was really weird, and I don't say I'm sorry, that they into the TV, and then they kind of that I can tell yesterday and today that we said it's not much. The need to conduct this organization, the foundation, and the army, we have been talking to them again this morning, and they're going to continue to define that process.
Hey! Hey, Raider.
What's up,
Hey there.
What's the shit? Yeah, I guess so. The Blue Gate Communication Therapy. Blue Gate Communication Therapy. Alright, well, that's that thing, I guess. It's supposed to be.
Yeah, one of those laws getting rid of plastic bags. Starting January 1st, the ban on single-use plastic bags will expand to include all plastic bags. Now, the original law allowed the use of different bags, which were meant to be reusable, but since most people use them only once, those different bags are now being banned as well.
Let's head home at the prefab hatch.
alongside and obviously they were expecting a big change
Sure, man. I'm sick of the dog. Y'all do some real hate and that's something.
It's never been easier to win 1K. Just turn the key for a G. Visit any dealership at the Roseville Auto Mall and take a test drive to be entered to win. Featuring 20 brands and the largest selection of new and pre-owned vehicles in Northern California, there's a ride for everyone. The Roseville Auto Mall is giving away $1,000 every day for December 19th. Turn the key, take the drive, and win a G. Only at the Roseville Auto Mall and RosevilleAutomall.com. Look to be the best. Celebrate the season with Envision Motors during the Mercedes-Benz Holiday Love Celebration Sale. With California's largest inventory of full-approved Mercedes and BMW. Right now, what offers? The 2025 GLC 300, $548 a month, or the 2025 GLA 250 for $479 a month. These holiday love sale specials will not last. We're beginning negotiations. March the introduction. Time for more. Other options.
how much will this cost? He made sure that there's any intelligence, any information, relationship method to every field that they would share with her. Now, multiple sources tell ABC News that they're exploring additional links to see if there's a connection. As police in Massachusetts hunt for the murderous killer, today issuing this alert at the Lake Unified Central with the name of license plate. Aaron George just got a live here. Let's go back to that rental car question. What more do you know about it?
Racing law enforcement officials of the investigation tell NBC News that they're looking into whether a rental car seen in the vicinity of the Brown attack is the same as a vehicle seen near the home of the NBC professor.
If you make your point in the case, all right, Aaron, thank you. Better a deadly plane crash say that killed a NASCAR player.
After a fiery plane crash in North Carolina, including NASCAR star Greg Biffle, his wife, and 2 children.
The kid did say that we got a report of corporate deals that clients off the end of the runway on the 18th.
It was a 6 blast was fatally from the Cessna business jet shortly after it crashed at Statesville Regional Airport.
It looks like a bomb going off. It just black smoke everywhere.
Joshua Green said he was walking with friends nearby when he saw a plane flying dangerously low.
Bodies from our building falling on some sides of the ground. Up to what he's doing, and felt he found about $100 whatever foundation.
The plane inside the studio.
It's that time of the year again, huh?
They've been making tea from candleberry leaves. Hey, to each their own, I guess. Thanks, Raider. Come on in. Some people think I just stand here all day.
Okay, then.
And active philanthropist. The mother and daughter come up as a kind soul, and son Ronnie a constant curious and infinitely joyful.
You make up your mind yet?
today that outlines a new advisory that the food manager investors are critical. February and NGS will each have a 15% stake for the company, and another 30% will be existing investors held by values protect China's car company, and just under 20% of the company will be retained by IBM. So this is on the federal sale at a big concern here is the fact ownership of the next step of 30%. The company thinking that for the company to make sure that they're in compliance, and then where fortunes are going to take that over to top the chief of scaling and
So what about the people that use TikTok in the U.S.? Will it change?
I think people are starting to wonder now.
Deadline for the Justice Department to release these files.
Hey, Apollo here. Listen, I'd start checking the water distillation system in the underground tunnels. Should be a lot to learn there for my own designs.
Hey, yo. Ya me dejas colgando esta puta madre. ¿Cómo puede ser?
Let's go to the Pilgrim's Peak. Let's move to that location. Let's go to that location.
An ARC orbiter is en route. Safe window is closing. 10 minutes to get out of there. I repeat, 10 minutes.
Corre, puta, corre. No me digas. ¿Cómo puede ser? ¿Cómo es que me no?
Donations can be dropped off at both Upton and Center Road from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. until January 5th. Tonight, authorities up on the North Coast made an arrest while serving a search warrant related to the explosions in July at that fireworks facility in Chicago that killed 7
You're looking into this for over a year now, and you're still finding
new families that have been affected and impacted by this, right?
Yeah, we started investigating around the end of August of last year, and it started with just one family, but we dug into it more and identified another. Like you said, even just 2 weeks ago, we opened a new case. They say there's really immediately what happened by family members. It's very close to registration of his death. They have to do that if a year or more goes on a record of someone's death. And might be surprised to learn just how often that was happening to patients at Dignity Health Hospitals here in Sacramento. So tonight at 7:30, we'll show you the scope of the specialized we'll introduce you to the many families impacted by it, and we'll show you what we found out about the hospitals and state regulators and how this was allowed to continue for years.
Unfortunately, the family so far, somebody's still living in that body. That's the regular and what it's like.
Asking to sit down to do an interview to discuss this with the CMP's director, and she has declined our repeated requests. We will only communicate to a spokesperson who said that this facility is going to serve the office. Unfortunately, is going to use us and we will need to
Yeah, this was coming from the early 17-minute political news flow released from the VA about why this thing continues to go before the parole board.
showing us some of those holiday it's really fun to see this looking at the dark season. This is our main stage for living in the
Constructed by KCRE3 is brought to you locally by Bell Brothers. Hey, get everybody. That's right. Bell Brothers offers electrical services, panel upgrades, screwdrivers, excavations, big or small. Bell Brothers does it all. Licensed electricians who show our price all time and get the job done right. If you've been very elected, choosing the right law firm makes all the difference. DOPEgamez has some of the best attorneys in the state to deliver some of the largest settlements. If you've been injured, results matter, call DOPEgamez. Oil and tablets get more demand when you look at the 17-year-old girl playing over 20 years ago.
Daniel Benjamin is one of two men convicted in the death of his 17-year-old girlfriend Justine Vandershoot back in 2003. The body was found by Campbell County Sheriff's deputies in Applegate weeks after she had been reported missing. Benjamin was convicted to 25 years to life in prison, but under the law, he's been able to come back to her cooperating repeatedly, which can be criminal for Vandershoot's loved ones.
In the last 2.5 years, this family has had to come back in and do expenses costs pain, particularly in light of the advancement of this girl's lyrics. This is not something that this family deserves to be reliving today. They should be 2.5 years from now. So,
at this point, Benjamin is scheduled to be up for parole again in another 3 years.
and the hearing today for the second trial for a former UC Davis student accused of going on a deadly stabbing spree. Carlos Dominguez back in court today for a trial gray misconduct. A trial setting conference was set for January 22nd. The first trial of Dominguez ended in a mistrial when the jury felt the reach of verdict. He's charged with killing 2 people in the spring of 2023. David Burrow, also known locally as the Compassion guy, also Korean Lodging, a UC Davis student, as well as European white person, Kimberly Gilligan, who testified throughout the trial.
The city of Sacramento is opening a new campus of tiny homes for more of its homeless population. This is located along Roseville Road between the Flying Park and the Hagenage Golf Course. There's space for more than 100 people, and these homes have electricity, heating, and air. And half of these units are on pumps. There are also 24-hour services, and outreach is already underway.
And legal to address unsheltered encampments on the street. We understand that those we need to focus on that, which we are, but we also need to tell people where they can't go. And I think this is a representative of many people that are something that is a transition of the people coming to our security, our safety, can't get access to food, including work jobs, all those things are things very interesting.
The project is paid for with a $12 million state grant. The target of that money is helping people along Sacramento's Northern Parkway.
The average minimum wage is set to go up at the start of the new year. It will be $16.90 an hour. That's 40 cents more than the current rate. That hourly rate has been going up every year now since 2023. State law requires the finance department to adjust minimum wage every year. Here's a look at the past 30 years. In 1996, minimum wage was like $4.75. 10 years later, it was up $2. In 2016, minimum wage hit $10. And then fast forward to this next year, it will be nearly $7 higher at $16.90. We are one of 22 states upping the minimum wage next year. 19 of those at the start of the year. And you can scan a QR code here on your screen to find our first data team's interactive map that shows a comparison with other states. The highest right now is Washington, D.C., sitting at nearly $18 an hour.
Now to our weather coverage on Route 103 over some neighborhood holiday lights in El Grove. This display is along Stan Badger Way and Jim Ball Road. You can see so many homes in that area right in the holiday spirit. And let's check in with meteorologist Heather Walton. Nice we can fly. There's not too much fun. Yeah, beautiful music and birds on top of the tree up now. But we're set for practice. So nice night for that. We've got light winds, temperatures are in the 50s. We've got cloud cover, but it's dry. Staying warm is chilly, but if you're running around out there, that looks pretty good. Highs today in the mid to upper 50s as expected. Close to 10 degrees cooler than where we were yesterday. Although we did stay dry. So we found some fog that held us back earlier this morning. Overnight, we'll get some scattered hail clouds coming through tonight. And first thing tomorrow is going to be dry, but earlier that's what needs to be moving for the whole day. Make sure you get some rain here and tell, especially if there's signals over the field. We're sitting in the south side of the critical effects will be blocked to the south. Only for 2 months to just over the showery, very windy, especially in Sierra, breeze a little bit more subdued in Valley. This is 9 o'clock tomorrow. We're going to that Sacramento area sun. starting as it gets wet rain and snow showers up and expecting about 2 hours, or say 2 hours in the accumulation over the summer that will start to analyze. By 4:30 Friday afternoon, showers for the valley, kind of limited, but notice unexpected rain for the west coast and coastal hills as well. And next Saturday evening, we may start to see the wind for the house to be as well. Saturday morning, let's sprinkles. The main events are heavier rain that picks up later Saturday, early storm Saturday night and Sunday, and then continue on into next week. But as far as small rainfall potential, maybe a couple of inches of rain at the most on the east side of the valley. We got them in the foothills and the northern finish. Some of the hilly locations at Lakeport and the Canyon, over an inch of rain possible throughout the terrain. Dropping up those rainfall rates just a little bit more. And that's in the wind. Well, this strongest over the Peter to the eastward, or that's between 40 and 50 miles per hour. Southerly storms to the east. Everybody else, that's the weather regions up there could mean everything going down to over 80 miles per hour. Let's have a quick picture. Again, Saturday morning, I just showed you relatively dry, maybe a few showers up there, but later Saturday evening after the sun goes down, if you're going to get to a good window and a steady rain, that could be heavy at times. Sunday, snow is fine, but it'll be soaking rain in the abundance. West for the valley is around Monday. Following the moisture is realistic and making it a little more especially snow over the summit. The big snow doesn't start until we get to Wednesday. Tuesday's a relative low, but look at early Wednesday morning. It's an evening morning. Heavy rain and potentially heavy snow about 6 7 feet. After the super easily on Thursday. So Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday are not days to travel over the ski region. When it weekends next Friday, it's still going to be pretty unsettled and windy at times too. As far as the flooding potential is, there is going to be kind of a flooding Sunday, but we've got a little room for that rain to run on the flood, so I think we're going to see those uplands. But when you're ready to go to commuting, or if you're going to have any destination, expect to travel on the roads. Tuesday, when we get that weather, pretty cool trees, you're able to see the weather, and the light will come up again as we go on the Wednesday and Thursday. And I'm expecting good news here to come towards the end of some of the creeks, some of the smaller streams, with the some trouble spots. But if you're in this part of the valley that will feel it when we get to these schools for children teachers, start thinking about say taking the classes this weekend to go to high school. She's on that there is very confident about their background, so the voice and the ability to kind of help them do it. There's a debate on the China Beach and that's coming to our final understanding of by the judge court for first a previous judge
especially, you know, the second choice in the United States from popular players. Us government, I think, I would say about 25%. Like, introduced into competition, you look at all the world, it's actually you have to take out the place to explain that. If you take up the monopolistic college of things, and it's all organized, I'm starting to get down to the case of Big California, but the government country. That's the place about it. That's what and it keeps on for 5 years. Just $50 a week.
The proposed year-end sales event special election is incredible. The deals aren't few. The time to buy is now. The best for is a future for. So hurry to future for in Roseville and Sacramento. Breaking news, we're going to take you to some live pictures right now out of the state of New Hampshire at the storage facility where there is some major relief for some communities in New England because it appears the man suspected in the deadly shooting at Brown University over this weekend has been found dead. Law enforcement telling the Associated Press right now that he was found in a storage facility that you're seeing right here. This is in New Hampshire, just across the state line from Massachusetts.
And again, this is a live look at that facility in Salem. Now, the same man is now also suspected of killing an MIT professor at that professor's home on Monday night, so 2 days after the Brown shooting. They're still putting together a lot of details in this and trying to make some connections. We know that the MIT professor was highly respected in his field of fusion technology. We know that the area that was targeted at Brown University was an engineering class.
Yeah, so that's what the authorities have been looking at. Earlier they had said that there was no connection, but then they made news today that they are now looking at it as the two incidents being connected. They have followed this man's security camera show. You want to call that just by a series of cameras that are actually off campus. Followed him and his car to New Hampshire. The university gave some criticism for not having certain cameras operational on that part of the campus where the engineering building was.
To that point, there was a decent amount of video that you could never see the person's face. However, she did have a very distinctive gait, his style of walking, and so it's going to be, to be seen in the next few days what details they released about how it was that they were able to focus in on the suspect. But that's been, as you said, a big sense of relief for many of these communities that were really fearful that this person was still on the run.
And what does it all mean? The murders at Brown University, these are two students who were gunned down, several others injured as a result, and also the MIT professor who was still in his home. We'll have more on the news conference coming up, and we'll be back with more news.
Holiday sale is on now at a village $32. Enjoy 25% off accessories with any furniture stickers and special financing up to $60. Bring home the comfort and style this most season today. Everyone's gearing up for the holidays. The best price. And this person. The neighborhood hero.
What's coming up tonight? New Fine Town. Then stay tuned for KCLA News at 11. Tonight's Divine Finance is sponsored locally by Northwestern Studios. It's never been easier to win 1K. Just turn your key for a G. Visit any dealership at the Roseville Auto Mall and take a test drive to be entered to win. Featuring 20 brands and the largest selection of new pre-owned vehicles in Northern California, there's a ride for everyone. The Roseville Auto Mall is giving away $1,000 every day through December 19th. Turn the key, take the drive, and win a Jeep. Only at the Roseville Auto Mall and RosevilleAutomall.com. Driven to be the best.
But we really get all the big benefits you spend here, and what the other thing people are about to say, are we really big trick? Yes, we are. We're the Law Brothers.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford Crew. It's a great time to buy, great time for tradition.
I was driving up a Ford SUV. They brought it to Grandma's house. It was nuts. A Bill ago.
And this is a big delivery. The Ford X-Series has a colored red. Making customers happy. That's my favorite tradition. Get 1,000 final days bonus cash back on top of 0% limited term APR financing, 0 down and 0 payments for up to 90 days on select 2025 Ford vehicles.
The holiday sale is coming up. Enjoy 45% off accessories for only $25 and special financing up to 60 miles.
We're waiting for a news conference that will give us more details about this breaking news. Right now, there is just major relief for New England communities. The man suspected in the shooting of Brown University has been found dead. Law enforcement told the Associated Press his body was found in a New Hampshire sewage facility.
Well, that's exactly what you're looking at right now. Unfortunately, it's nighttime, obviously, very dark there at the site of this facility as the chopper shop is live. It's zoomed out just a little bit, but you can see a fairly large presence of law enforcement there, local and federal agencies there. The same person is also suspected of killing an MIT professor at the professor's home on Monday night. So you've got a lot of different locations here. Providence, Rhode Island, over at Rhode Brown is. His home near MIT, and then now this site where they found him in New Hampshire. Police have not yet released this person's name.
Let's go over this case for you before we get to the news conference. The Brown University shooting on Saturday killed 2 students and injured 9 others. At last check, one of those students was still in critical condition. After the attacker got away, authorities released photos and video of a person of interest, but none offered a clear view of his face. On Monday, about 50 miles north, this is near Boston, a professor at MIT, which is a private university, was shot at his home. He died in the hospital on Tuesday. According to MIT postgraduate Nino Guerrero, was a world-renowned plasma physicist and fusion scientist. He served as a director of that university's Plasma Science and Fusion Center. Law enforcement in Rhode Island are expected to give an update any minute now. You can see everything spread out. We know that some of those expected to speak include the district attorney and the mayor of Providence.
Yeah, just wanted to get the names of the 2 students who were gunned down there in Alabama. She's from Alabama, sophomore Grant, also shot and killed. Mid-Thomas, these students were a U.S. dual citizen from Uzbekistan. He was there just in his first semester, according to school teachers. And according to some of his fellow students, he usually throughout the government in the wrong place at the wrong time, helping someone else out with some of his finals in that area of the engineering government.
Yeah, he wasn't even a more than a class. There was no there to help someone study. And to the point there, the Brown University president is among those expected to take part in this news conference. Also, the FBI and the police chief there in Providence said this has been a real collective effort on the federal and local level.
We didn't get a name from the suspect. Also, the suspect was alleged to have yelled something out before the shooting started. University, where we learn more about that, where we learn anything about the connection to these shootings and where he was eventually found. We're going to wait for that news conference as soon as it comes. We're in our newscast. We will stand with the that season. Well, at the news right now, a retired NASCAR driver and his family are among 7 people who perished in a plane crash. New surveillance video shows the moment that plane went down in a fiery crash. This was at an airport about 45 miles north of Charlotte, North Carolina. And it was confirmed today that retired NASCAR driver Greg Whipple, his wife, and their 2 children were among the 7 who died. Records show that the plane was registered to a company run by Whipple. The Federal Aviation Administration said that the plane crashed while trying to land at the Statesville Regional Airport. That's about 45 miles outside Charlotte. Flight tracking data from FlightAware shows that that private jet took off from the airport 45 miles then sharp left turn back to the airport. The plane reportedly never got higher than 2002.
And that press conference is now starting in Providence, Rhode Island.
We'll be watching some of the different people involved with law enforcement and also with the school getting ready to make some comments about all of the latest developments in this case. Today, when we learned that the federal authorities were saying that the shootings between Brown University and the murder of the Nazi professor were indeed connected. Then they released more video and images of the suspect. They said that they had been able to track the car. That was all tracked to New Hampshire, which we learned earlier this evening. The explosion facility where the suspect was.
He goes out, G, I don't know. Tell them that Minnie Mouse, Mickey Mouse. Look, I'm feeling depression, I'm talking true south. I don't want you, baby, that's because I need you. Anything you need, I can get, I will. A whole new world, cause you need a lad. You want things, look up, baby, I can choose that. That Gucci Uber doesn't need a lift. Will you marry me, baby?